Hello and welcome to Moessieurs for this first video, dedicated to the MODX M and Montage M John Melas live set editor. Today, we're going to look at everything you need to know to get started well for using the live set editor on the best way. Before we begin, I would like to remind you that, if you like this video content, please click on like and click on the boost to highlight the video in YouTube recommendations. The MODX M version of the live set editor is open on the screen, and a little further, you have my MODX M screen too. Once you've purchased your license, or for testing the demo version, you'll download the zip file, unzip it, and install it. I didn't include this in that video, to reduce time duration. After opening the live set editor, you'll see this view. The first thing you'll think is that the editor isn't very big. Of course, you can change the size view. We'll go in the top menu to Setup. Then go to the Appearance. By default, it's set on the small font. You can change the fonts, the colors too. I'm just going to set the huge font and click Apply. And now, as you can see, my editor is opening in wide view. There's something that might strike you as a little odd. On my MODX M screen capture, you can see 6 live sets, and here we can see clearly 4 of them. The 5th and 6th are grayed. Why? Because I'm in demo mode. I deliberately didn't activate my license. You can of course use the demo version to see if this software meets your needs before to buy it. To activate the license, go on top menu to Help. You can watch the informations about the demo mode restrictions. You can purchase the live set editor directly from here too. Go to the Register tab. Here you can enter your username and registration key, received by email when you have purchased it. I'm not going to show you that on screen. I've entered my username and registration key. As you can see, a window opens. Registration is OK, you just need to restart the program to benefit all the features. It synchronizes directly, because this is an editor with direct synchronization, and my USB connection was already activated. For your first using, you need on your MODX M or Montage M to have the USB connection enabled. On your MODX M or Montage M, click on the Utility button, go to Settings, then go to MIDI I/O. And make sure you're on USB mode, and that you have connect from the USB to host, the cable to your computer. To have live sets page sync, you also need to set the connection in the editor. It's very simple. Go to Setup and simply click on Auto Connect. It found my MODX M and it's connected. Now you can work in real time with the live set editor. Live set 5 and 6, which weren't activated in demo version, are now activated and accessible. You can see that I've set live set with associated patterns, songs, and that all the screens are active with the necessary informations, including audio file name from the USB stick. The other thing you may notice is that my MODX M live set 2 is called Drum Loop 1. I select it on the MODX M screen, and on the live set editor, you see user 1002. Because the editor doesn't know your MODX M or your Montage M content, your user and library performances names. You'll need to import this information. That's also why you need to be connected through the USB port. Let's go back to Setup. We can synchronize performances names and live sets names too. If you've done a lot of performances in user area and want to win time, you can import the user names from a user file already saved and copy on your computer. But I'm going to show you how to synchronize the performances names. This screen open up. You can see all the user banks from 1 to 5. I'll speed up the video for the synchronization. First, I'm going to sync the user's performance names only. I'll explain why later, and I'll give you a library tip about how to know on where slot they are. I just select user 1. You can see that now, I have the correct live set names displayed, since these are user performances, and everything has been retrieved. If you have libraries, you'll also need to synchronize the names, because you may want to assign library performances to your user live set. I've unchecked user, we have 24 libraries. It will going to be time-consuming to receive all the 24 libraries, 15,360 performance names. How can be sure to receive only the ones you have? By default, the first library load on the first slot, the second in the second slot, the third one goes in the third slot, and so on. If you delete some and add others, they won't necessarily go in the slot you want. Let me explain something else too here. I'm going to lift the main on category search screen, and you can see that in the library list names, I have read from ITB Music Online here. I have Best Hits and More from Brewing Sounds, and I have Jupiter Analog from Easy Sounds. How to know in which library slot they are, how to be sure what order are they in. Is it really the first one name that corresponds to the first library slot or not? There's a little trick here, it's not always the case. You'll see, we'll do it like this. Let's go to select only read from ITB Music Online. I'll choose the first performance. I'll go to performance. I'll click on the performance name and then click on property. On the screen capture, you'll see MSB is 66, LSB is 8. LSB 8 is first number for the library slots, they starts at 8. That means that from 8 to 12, it's my first library, since there are 5 banks of 128 sounds. Okay, I'm good here, let's press category search again, this time, go to Best Hits and More. IA's the main, remember, this is the trap, to prevent that nothing is displayed. I select the first performance, go to performance, do the same thing again, I click on the performance name, I click on property and there you can see that LSB is 18. Library 1 start at 8, Library 2 at 13, 18 is for library slot number 3. However, it comes in second position in names list in category search. That's how you can find out exactly which library slot is being used. You do not need to receive the 640 performances names for each library. I know that in the red piano, there are less than 128 sounds, I don't need to receive everything. For Jupiter Analog there are a lot of performance, I'm not going to take any risks, I choose to receive everything, and for the third one, which is Brewing Sounds, there are quite a few as well. Of course, I'm going to speed up the video again, so you don't have to wait through all library performances named synchronizations. Let's come back to the live set view. There, it's just finished. Once we've received everything, the first thing to do is save all. You have the diskette here that allow to save, or on the menu with File, select Save As, and select a folder to save your John Melas live set editor files. Before finishing this video, to not leave you just with an installation and synchronization steps, let's see fairly quickly what you can do. You can drag and drop very easily in live way, because it's an editor. For example, I'll take drum loop 1, there you go, you'll see it even better like this, and when I move it, you can see that it moves live, just like that. And if you want to change, for example the CFX concert, which is there twice to another preset, you'll see the little check mark here, and if you want to change it to the pop rock piano for example, there you go, it's done, the CFX pop rock is assigned. You can adjust its volume as you want, change the separation color line, and the SSS time. I'll show you everything in more details in the next video, dedicated to the John Melas live set editor using. That's video ending. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found the content interesting. Feel free to click on like, and I also invite you to click on the boost button to highlight this video in YouTube suggestions. As official Yamaha expert and specialist, if you want to learn more quickly how to use or take in hand your Montage M, MODX M, ESP, Camelot Pro, or any of the Yamaha synthesizers and stage keyboards that I use, or also Cubase MIDI and audio recording with them, you can request an online masterclass with me. You choose your session topic, and you can download your session video to watch it as many times as you need. If you are a Moessieurs YouTube community member, you will get 15 minutes extra time for each session. How to become a member? Just sign up on YouTube. It's a monthly subscription of €3, and you'll get more than just the 15 minutes extra time. You'll get to see all my videos in preview, without ads, almost 1 month in advance, as well as my private videos without ads too. Don't hesitate to join the Moessieurs YouTube community. See you soon for a new Moessieurs video.